What's up, what's up, what's up? Oh, I just got something. Hold up. Alright. So this is Deca number 4. Minnesota Vikings. Bears, Patriots, Raiders. Bears, Patriots, Raiders. 4. Bears, Patriots, Raiders. That's number 4. Number 5. Bears, Patriots, Raiders. Bears. Patriots. Raiders. No Donruss Optic. No Donruss Optic. No Donruss Optic. Bears. Patriots. Raiders. Bears. Prison Golf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, just like that. Alright, we're rolling now all of a sudden. Prison Deca football, we got a bunch off the board there all of a sudden. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Heat take down the Hawks for the 8th seed in overtime. The rip cards with like a mini card inside. Like they're called like they do them in legacy football. They're called dare to tear cards, and then what do they call them in Allen and Ginter? I think they're just rip cards. Yep. Liquor Will and the Heat, thanks, man. Oh yeah, you know what I gotta do? up? What's up? What's up, guys? All right. Blow my nose here. All right, so everything on the website, guys, is 10% off. So, wolfsguardbreaks.com. Basketball mixer you see on the right, 10% off. Prism Deco football you see 10% off. Make a little note here. Do you see this silver? What's up, Josh? Yeah, you get to see it. Let's make a quick post on social media about that. Josh with the Bengals, thank you, sir. About ready for a filler on that guy. You can do it. You can do it all night long. Dude, Adam Sandler movies, I don't. Does there really get any better? Does it get any better than Adam Sandler movies when you're talking comedy? There's no way, right? Alright, let's post this up. 10% off. Okay, post that up. Good deal. All right, cool. All right, fellas. So, I mean, it's more of what we've been doing all week long, baby. Prism, Deca, football, link. Whoa, put that too many times there. Link in the chat right there. Everything on the website, 10% off. That basketball mixture is now down to 20. We got 15 left in Prism Deca football number 4. With a good handful of the bigger teams already off. We still got the Falcons and the Broncos still remaining there if you are trying to grab a bigger team. But, excuse me. We are in great shape there. We got like 10 teams off in the past, like, since we went live. So, pretty awesome there. So we're rocking and rolling. We should be able to get a filler dropped on Prism Deck of Football here shortly. We got 3 left in that Prism Golf. We're going to keep chipping away on these Prism Decas. 15 left in number 4, 20 in number 5. So probably go back to back, and then that NBA Mixer also at 20. I think that 10% off is going to help us out a ton for tonight, Friday night. I'm going to grab a tissue real quick, blow my nose, boys. Give me 1 second here. Well, I don't know if you if you come at me a little hard there. I don't know. Not exactly the way to go about it. I don't know. They should be. They're one of the. They should be up there. They're usually up there with like the T Blazers and the Thunder and the Warriors, all around right around that price range for 24-25. They are 10% off. Yeah, you made me question it a little bit, so I was trying to look up some kind of compare and contrast a little bit with some other people's prices on stuff. Obviously, it's not like a one for one. No one else is running the same exact mixer, but just looking at like the Sixers price in comparison to some of these other team prices, like that seems pretty spot on. Somebody has them available in a Prism Basketball 4 hobby box at $149. So this is 2 hobby boxes, but you're also getting 8 Donruss Choice, which is worth more than 2 Prism hobbies. So it's definitely about right. Plus you're getting the 10% off. Yeah, I don't think it's off. I did want to make sure though, because like I said, I mean obviously I took a second to, I was like, well, I don't think so, but let's double check. We are only a couple teams away from being able to drop a filler on Prism Deco Football, though, guys. Left-hand side, 10% off those prices. I'm just doing all weekend long, everything, 10% off. All weekend long, 10% off. Just trying to give everything a little boosty boost, you know. Boost it up, get it rolling. A little boosty. So, bang bang right there. FullSquareBreaks.com. Falcons gone. Appreciate you, man. Falcons gone. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, man, so in the simplest of terms here, basically, we open up a predetermined amount of boxes, right? So like for on the left-hand side, Prism deck of football, it's 2 hobby boxes, okay? So the 2 hobby box break. You buy a team. Okay, so let's say first team there, Carolina Panthers. You buy the Carolina Panthers. Whenever we have all the teams sold, we open up the boxes. Any Carolina Panthers cards that come out of the 2 boxes, you get the cards. So you buy a team. Once we sell all the teams, we open up the boxes. You get all of the cards for that team from those boxes. So we open it up. We sell the teams, we do the break, we open up the boxes. Then on the back end, we sort out all the cards via the teams. And then you would get all of the cards from whatever team or teams you buy. Now, there's some different variations to that. We do a lot of pick your team, that's like the simplest way to explain it, and it's very easy. But there are some other break formats out there. But in the simplest of terms here, and it's the easiest way to always explain it is the pick your team break style. You buy a team, you get all of the cards for that team from those boxes. Pacers and the Bucks, really. Is that tomorrow? Yeah, first game tomorrow. Pacers pretty good this year, man. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, like I said, I did want to double check because it is kind of weird seeing the Sixers that high, but yeah, I think there were a couple teams that I was pretty cheap on. I think one of the teams being the Grizzlies. I think I was pretty cheap on the Grizzlies, but yeah, some of these teams might be. But I always take that criticism though, and hey, I'll take a look because these prices. These team prices, it's so subjective, you know what I mean? It's like, I do try to do some, little market research or what have you, if you will, but, player performance changes stuff, and maybe there's a guy popping off that isn't popping off, or was popping off, not popping off anymore, or you know what I mean? There's like multiple variables, so I'm definitely, stand behind my prices saying that, we got good prices because I know they're good, but, every once in a while, yeah, there might be something that's a little bit off for sure. So I did want to make sure that. So that's why I was like trying to find some stuff. It just seems like a lot of people don't have that much basketball even available, but luckily I was able to find somebody with Prism Basketball Break, and it matched up actually pretty darn good. So yeah, so filler is pretty easy. So what we do is again, multiple ways of doing this. The way that we typically do it, okay, and I'll give you this example over here again, Prism deck of football. So we have the Washington Commanders held back. So we take arguably the best team in the break, and we hold it back for what we call a filler. So no one can buy the Washington Commanders Jaden Daniels. That is a big one. That Jaden Daniels is the top rookie from the 2024 class. So we take that team. No one can buy him outright, okay? So then it helps, we sell it via, so once we get low enough here, let's say we get down to like 8 teams left, 7, 8 teams, something like that. we'll take the cost, because there's still a cost to, for the Commanders here. We'll take the cost of the Commanders and the rest of the unsold teams, okay? And whether they be unsold, multitude of reasons why they're unsold. Maybe we don't got no Broncos fans in here today right now, or what have you, right? It's not always just like because it's like bad team or something. It's just for whatever reason they went unsold. So we take the unsold teams plus the filler team, which in this case is the Washington Commanders. We take that total cost and we divide it by 10, okay? And we do a serial number break on that. So a serial number break is we go based off of the serial number on the card. So if a card is serial numbered 156 out of 199, it'll go to the 6th spot. So it's the first number to the left of the slash on the serial number, okay? It's just a way to divide up the teams even more, okay? So instead of somebody buying the Commanders outright, okay, you can get a piece of the Commanders. It helps us fill up the break. You don't have to fork out all the money for the Commanders, okay? You get a piece of them plus the rest of the unsold teams, plus it helps us fill up the break, and you'll get a serial number for those teams. So let's say we pulled a Jaden Daniels 5 out of 10 gold, right? Jaden Daniels 5 out of 10 gold. Whoever had the 5 spot in the serial would get it. So the filler is just a way for us to fill up the break. We hold back the best team so that people do want to join in on the filler because it does have that really good team in it. That one's not. It is really simple. Like as a newbie, if you will, right? As a newcomer, it seems a little. It might be a little confusing, but it is. I mean, it's very, very, very simple. But hearing it, it might be a little. It might seem kind of complex or something. But once you see it in practice, it is very simple, very easy. All right, Riley on the Carolina Panthers. We should be able to drop filler on this Prism Deca here shortly. Mike V, what's up, man? New York Football Giants, Malik Neighbors. All right, couple more, guys. Give me a couple more. Prism Deca football filler is going to be coming up. We are down to 12. All right, so tomorrow we got Bucks and Pacers. We got Clippers, Nuggets. We got Pistons, Knicks. We got T-Wolves, Lakers. All right, so let's go. Game 1, round 1. I'll go Pacers. I'll rock the Pacers with you. I'll rock Pacers game 1. And what do we got? Nuggets, Clippers. That one's a little tougher. I'll go Nuggets. That one is, I feel like, a little bit tougher. I mean, these are pretty good matchups. Definitely give me the Knicks. And yeah, gotta go Lakers and the Lakers T-Wolves matchup. It's actually 4 really good games tomorrow. Dallas and Denver. All right, you got them. Sackers in the house, baby. Sackers in the house. What is this, number 4? Dallas and Denver. I'll give you a price here. Dallas and Denver. All right, 196. Sackers. With the discount that we're running, 10% off everything on the website all weekend long. 10% off all weekend long. Ooh, all right. Well, shit. Now you got me excited. I mean, I haven't really. That was the first time I'm looking at the slate for tomorrow, so that's just off the dome without any other, additional research. But seems like I'd be riding out the favorites tomorrow. All the favorites, right? Yeah. Pacers, Nuggets, Knicks, and the Lakers all favored to win. All right, let's see here about a serial number on this Prism Deca real quick. Let me add this up and see where we're at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, anybody else? I'll give it another like 60 seconds here. Anybody else, you can let me know in the chat. If you want to pay Venmo, Cash App, I'll pull it down, or you can grab it off the website. Prism Deca 2 box number 4. Packers, Texans, Colts, Jags, Saints, Jets, 49ers, Seahawks, Bucks, and the Titans remain. Anybody else? Last call, because we're dropping a filler. Grizzlies taking over early here in this game. Early. Alright, let's pull it down. Alright, pull it down, number 4. Pull it down, COVID Steve on the Texans. COVID Steve. Alright, let me get this set up here with the discount as well. So even the fillers are going to have this discounted amount. So what is it? $26. 26. Packers, Colts, Jags, Saints, Jets, 49ers, Seahawks, Bucks, Titans, Commanders. Alright guys, we're going to go 10 spots. $72 each. Random serial number filler on what's left in Prism Deca football number 4. 10 spots at 7-2. 10 spots at 7-2. 10 spots at 72. That's discounted down. Packers, Colts, Jags, Saints, Jets, 49ers, Seahawks, Bucks, Titans, and the Washington Commanders. No Jaden Daniels up to this point in the case. What's up, Sean? Thanks, Sean. Thanks, Sackers. 2 down, 8 left. Keep them coming, Prism Deca. Scratch it. Uh-oh. All right, Sean. No problem. Scratch his. All right, so Shannon's in. We're still at 8. Prism Deca football. Alright, so 72 there. All breaks on the website, guys. All breaks on the website. 10% off. That's all the Prism Decas. That's the basketball mixer, the Warner Brothers, the golf. Everything on the website, 10% off. No discount code needed. Automatic 10% off. Right now we're at $72 filler on a Prism Deca football here. First one of the night. 2 down, 8 to go. Let's roll. Yeah, all right now. It is kind of crazy how much it was like, and it's not going to come down in price either. It's like $750 a box. Some of this stuff is just, yeah, $750. Crazy. You remember, I'm sure you do, Tribute was like, they did do some enhancements to it over the past couple years, so it is a lot better than it was, you know, 2020 or whatever. But like, you know, good handful of years back, Tribute was like not popular at all. Like, not a good product, junk, all those sort of things, right? Like I said, they did beef it up. I don't know about $750 a box, but they definitely beefed it up. Past couple years made it a lot nicer of a product, but it's still crazy to kind of see sometimes you see that kind of transition of a product kind of be just like a bottom dweller product into pretty popular. Hey, we got 8 left on this guy. 72. Shannon's also picking up the Magic and the NBA Mixer. That's helping that out. Yeah, make sure to grab a spot in the NBA Mixer. All right, good deal there. So 2 down, 8 left on this first filler of the night. Prism deck of football. Okay, yeah, no problem. This should go, so I'm not too worried. Dude, I was outside all day today. The kids didn't have school today, so like woke up, took the kids to the local park downtown, hung out there for like what seemed like forever. My phone died, so then I like didn't even know what time it was or anything. You know, it's just we were just there, just living. We were there for what seemed like forever. Came back, basically came back just to kind of clean ourselves up a little bit. Kids were all kind of muddy. We were playing some football and what have you. Went over to my brother-in-law's house, which we were there like outside on their back deck for like basically the whole time. It's like outside in the nice weather all day long, but it definitely has me like tired. Like relatively warm and just being outside all day in that sun. I'm definitely going to sleep good once I lay down tonight. I'm going to be out cold. I know it. My brother-in-law actually had some like heat exhaustion today. He freaking would like we were over there and he was like, I gotta sit down, and so he sat down and then he just got like all the color just like sucked out of him, and he was like going in and out of it. Like we literally called 911. He was totally fine like afterwards, but it was like a minute or two there where he was like we're yelling at him, you know, trying to keep him awake, and he's just like going in and out of it. It was like it was pretty scary there. And then EMS came, checked him all out, and he was fine and everything. But like it was definitely doing too much on a nice day, and just because they were doing all kinds of like mulch and yard work and stuff. I mean, it was like, yeah, it was like almost in the 80s. I don't know. It was like 70, high 70s today. So it wasn't like it was like super hot or anything. Definitely a lot hotter than it has been the past several days. I mean, there's no doubt about that. It went from like 3 days ago, it was like freezing outside, like literally freezing. Like you have to have like a coat and like pants on. It was like freezing. But like, yeah, it was one of those like scary moments where somebody's just like going in and out of it. No one else on this filler, boys. Only got 2 down, 72 per. 72 per, teams in yellow left-hand side, Prism deck of football. The Mixer, NBA Mixer is down to 19. The next round of Prism deck is at 20. Keep grabbing your spots. Everything on the website, 10% off. But yeah, so it was kind of scary, but I can like coming home and like I like yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I was like laying down a little bit, just so tired after all that, like just being outside all day, and then that happening. Like I like laid down for a little bit before the live stream, and then that made it like worse, you know, because it's like a little nap. Some days like a little nap will help you out, and then other days like that little nap is like not enough, and it like makes it worse. And I was like, whew. I like hopped in the shower real quick before the live stream to like get my ass rolling. Yep. Oh yeah. Pennsylvania, baby. I'm gonna keep spamming this in the chat. Feel free to keep the chat rolling. We gotta get some more people on this filler, boys. Yeah, that's fine, Sackers. It's obviously taking a second on the filler, but I don't see why I won't go. It is. We are kind of slow moving here, though, on it. So I'm definitely no Connor Griffin expert, but the information that I do have on him is definitely a hold right now. I don't think his stuff sells for all that much. I don't know where his Bowman First stuff is. I'm sure it's probably pretty decent, but like, yeah, his stuff is not. All eyes are kind of on Paul Skeens and a lot of these different baseball products. So, yeah, his stuff seems like it's definitely a hold scenario. Okay, there you go. No one else right now, fellas. Really, 72 on the Prism Deca. Teams in yellow. No Jaden Daniels throughout the first 6 boxes of the case. 2, 4, 6. Yeah. All right, there we go. Lee G. All right, there we go. That's what we needed right there, Lee. That's what we needed right there, boys. All right, so we're down to 6 now. We needed a little bump. That bump right there is what we needed to get it back on track. Back in black. All right, Lee G's in. We're down to 6. But yeah, I'll tell you what, man. And I know it's supposed to be pretty nice, like throughout this whole weekend, including tomorrow. But oh, dude, I was literally outside like all day today. Tomorrow, dude, I'm gonna do some like inside stuff. I'll probably end up doing some outside stuff too. But dude, whew, I'm gonna try to stay in as much as possible. It's not even that hot either. It's just guess just not being used to it after several months of the cold and then spending all day out there and like doing stuff too, not just sitting. Alright, everyone who dropped already is paid on the filler, so I got the 4. So we're just waiting on the last 6 to get claimed and paid, my friends. Last 6 to get claimed and paid. Seriously. Yeah, that's what he did. He bought a scoop of mulch and they put it all down. Which one scoop's really not that much, but it, you know, still work, exerting energy on a hotter day. Getting that mulch, baby. I don't even want to talk about freaking mulch. All right, that sounds pretty fun. Hey Lee, I appreciate you, buddy. Thanks, man. Hey guys, we're down to 4 now on the filler. 4, 4, 4. Thanks, Lee. Thanks, man. All right, there we go. 6 down, 4 to go. Prism Deck of Football. We got 19 left in the basketball mixer. 20 left in the next Prism Deck of Football. Again, everything on the website, 10% off. No discount code needed. Automatic. Wow, are you serious? I guess that's a positive to an HOA. I don't live in an HOA, so I mean, only thing I hear is like the horror stories, but I do realize that, you know, they're an option for a reason because, you know, as long as you don't have terrible people running your HOA, it's probably, you know, very beneficial, but they actually mulch for you. Wow, that's pretty kick-ass. Dude, if I didn't have to freaking mulch, oh my gosh. I didn't even know they did that. That's awesome. Yeah, come on. 6 down, 4 to go. Prism Deca. 6 down, 4 to go. Prism Deca. Everything on the website, 10% off all weekend long, guys. Today, tomorrow, 10% off everything. Lock in your spots. I'd love to get to a spot where we could drop a filler on the basketball tonight. $72 per. If we get another one off, I'll drop a mini on the final 3. Maybe that'll help us out. And then, like I said, we're in pretty good shape on these other ones. Like the basketball mixer is at 19, so that's really not too far off. Prism Deca number 5 being at 20 is pretty nice because the past couple, once we get to the next one, it's got like 25, 27 left. So 20 left sounds a lot better. Get this first one up off the board here for us. That's always the worst. Like, whenever you hit early, it's nice to be able to free roll it, but like, you know, you're doomed. You're never walking away with that. Like I said, it's nice to be able to free roll it, right? Like, you're up and now you're just not digging into your own pocket exactly, but pretty much guaranteed you're going to give it back. $72 per, guys. We're down to 4. We got 6 off the board. We got 4 left. Packers, Colts, Jags, Saints, Jets, 49ers, Seahawks, Bucks, Titans, and the Commanders. 2 boxes of Prism Deco football. So close here with only 4 left. First one. Everything on the website, 10% off. COVID Steve. Sackers, one more. Hey, I appreciate that, man. I know. We're bleeding out right now. We're bleeding out everywhere. We need help. All right, so Sackers in, Steve's in, so we're down to 2 now. All right, final 2, Prism Deco football. First round for tonight. No, I think he no, he wanted one. And you guys are all paid up, so 8 spots already paid up, waiting on the final 2 to get claimed and paid. No one grabs anything here in a minute. Maybe we'll just mini up the last 2. Anybody else on a full spot? 72. 2 boxes, debut edition, Prism Deco football. A weird one. I didn't see. No one else on a full. Anybody else on a full spot? Ten spots. We'll go 10 spots at 14 each. Top 2 get in the Prism Deco football filler. Here it is, guys. Mini. 10 spots at 14. Top 2 are in. 10 spots at 14. Top 2 are in. Drop and pay. Let's roll it. 10 $14 spots, and we're ready to rock and roll Prism Deco football. Let's do it. 10 spots, 14, top 2 are in, and we're good to rock and roll here, boys. Huh, I'm gonna have to look at that. All right, Steve's in for 3. C Street, what's up, C Street? C Street in the house. All right, we got 5 left. Drop and pay on the minis. All the fools already paid up. C Street. Sackers, Code Steve for another. All right, we're down to 3 minis, guys. 3 minis, and we're good to go. 3 $14 minis, and we are golden. Three $14 mini spots. We're good to rock and roll. Prism Deco football. Everything on the website, 10% off, no discount code needed, 10% off all weekend long. Derek, thanks, Derek. Thanks, Derek. We're full. We made it, boys. Slackers, I didn't get you on that last one. I did get you for the one earlier. All right, Derek, for the last 3 to close us up. We're good to go. Roll. Everybody send on over here, and we're good to go. All right, you got 14 credit, Sackers. Yeah, you got 14 credit. All right, let's do this thing. Again, everything on the website, 10% off. NBA mixers down to 19. The next Prism Deco football is at 20, so pretty good spots to be in there. On those, not too bad. Pull this over here. All right, so that's the minis. Top 2 get in. Full spots there. Same dice roll for both. We're going 7 times. 6 and a 1 is 7. Top 2 on 7. All right, we got COVID Steve and Derek getting in. That was on 7. 6 and a 1 is 7. Top 2. 1, 2. Top 2 make it in. 7 times. Serial numbers. Teams in yellow. Prism Deca. 7 times. Serial numbers on 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. Lee down to Sackers. Lee down to Sackers. That was on 7. 6 and a 1, 7 times. Perfect, perfect, perfect. 1/1 player, yes, for 150 credit. Here we go, another round of Prism Deck of Football. This is 2 Hobby Box Break number 4. Trash bag that doesn't fit my trash can and it keeps falling down in it. Okay, here we go. Prism Deck. Murphy, rookie for the Seahawks. Seahawks in a serial 4/30 on a Mojo 4 spot. Rookie Mojo. Silver autograph, Dallas. What was that? Sackers. Eddie George for the Titans, another serial here. 8/199 red, 8 spot. Miami Dolphins, number /99 purple, Chop Robinson. Brock Bowers, rookie. Red, blue 149, Josh Downs for the Colts. Colts in the serial, 97/149, 7 spot. Blue prism. Silver Jaden Reed. Well, perfect. Got another Mojo back here. Silver rookie autograph, Will Shipley for the Eagles. And a Jordan Love. What are they calling these? SP insert, Jordan Love, Green Bay Packers. Packers in the serial. Card number 12 for the 2 spot. Sackers. Dolphins again, red 199. I forget what those inserts are called though. Mojo, Ray Davis, Buffalo Bills, 25/30. Another rookie Mojo. Second rookie Mojo. Have the name on the box now. Swilling for the Lions, 199 red. Bo Nix, base rookie, Broncos. Oh wait, maybe these aren't that. These aren't anything. Yeah, these are just basic inserts. That one's just a silver. That one that we just pulled, the Jordan Love. Never mind, I was wrong. I was sadly mistaken. Frank Gore, another Dolphins numbered card, blue 149. Sadly mistaken on that. The silver versus the base threw me off. Checo Chiefs silver. And that'll do it on the first box. Penix Jr. base rookie. Michael Meyer, 149 blue for the Raiders. Spencer Rattler for the Saints, base rookie autograph. Saints in the serial. This is card number SRR, going to go to the R spot. Ingram Jags blue. Jags are in the serial. 4 out of 149 for the 4. Orange or a gold. It's going to be an orange. Julius Peppers orange for the Carolina Panthers. Orange prism number to 49. Deion silver insert. Lamar Jackson purple to 99 Baltimore. Washington Scary Terry. 124 out of 199 4 spot. Red prism. Shoemaker, another autograph for Dallas. Greenlaw, San Fran red. The 49ers in the serial. 152 out of 199 2 spot. Luke McCaffrey, Washington. 132 out of 199 red 2 spot. Doomsday. Harrison Butker for the Chiefs. Purple to 99. Silver. Green Bay. 9 spot. Silver. Texans. All right, my friends, nothing really too hot. We got 2 more boxes left from that case. 2 box number 5. Gearing up to be it should be a good break on that last one there. Not much in those 2 boxes right there, unfortunately. A couple mojos. You see quite a few mojos and golds. No golds in this one. A couple mojos. Nothing crazy though. We haven't seen any of the quarterback numbered cards, not even low numbered cards, any numbered cards so far out of the case. 2 boxes left from the case. 2 box number 5. Again, everything on the website is 10% off all weekend long. No discount code needed. We're hoping for something big there. Didn't quite get it. See what we can do here in the last 2 boxes from that one case. Gotta be something lurking. Gotta be something lurking. Prism Deca. 2024 Prism Deca football. This was 2 hobby box number 4. They get 2 rookie mojos. Ooh. Nothing crazy. Round number 5's got to be crazy. We got to make it crazy. Get those boxes up on the screen here in a few. The Swarm with the Broncos at number 5. Figure some other people are going to follow suit on that, grabbing some of those bigger quarterback teams, just knowing, hey, they have not hit. Will they hit? Certainly not guaranteed by any means, but the fact that they haven't hit definitely would lead you to believe that something's around the corner here, and hopefully so. Please. Alright, to swarm on the Broncos. Appreciate that. I'm going to get this video posted up here for number 4. We're going to start working on number 5. You are going to save that 10% off because everything on the website all weekend long, 10% off. We're getting closer and closer and closer on that basketball mixer, and we should have some more teams. Looks like there's some people on the website right now. Should get some more teams off in this Prism Deck of Football. Prism Deck of Football and the NBA mixer, both of them you see on the screen here. 19 left in both. 19 left in both. Fellas, I'm going to go get a drink real quick. Go get a glass of water. I'll be right back. Link to the website in the chat. 10% off everything on the website. Alright, we're back. Alright, so let's see what came off the board here. Colt's gone. Christy, thank you. Make sure that was number 5. Okay. Josh, thank you. Another round of the Bengals. Another round of the Bengals. Alright, that takes us to 17. Prism Deck of Football. 10% off. Vikings, Sackers, appreciate you, man. Vikings, Sackers, you got it. 10% off. Number 5, that takes us down to 16 left. Minnesota Vikings, Minnesota Vikings. Save, Sackers. All right, good deal. Thanks, man. Yep, that's fine. Yep. Last 2 boxes from the case. Something's got to be up, man. We got to get some quarterback love here with these last 2 boxes. Like, absolutely, positively, we got to have it. We have to have it. Have to have it. Not bad. Not bad. We're at 16 left on the football, 19 left on the basketball. Everything on the website 10% off. If you want a team and you want to pay Venmo, Cash App, just let me know in the chat. I'll pull it down for you. Send over. That way you could still get the discount. You want to use your debit or credit card? Perfect. Hit up the website, wolfscardbreaks.com. Bada bing, bada boom. 3 left in the Prism Golf as well. Come on, fellas, give me a little bit more. 16 left over here, Prism Deca. Basketball's at 19. We're rocking the 10% off. Maybe I could do a little bit more if you're trying to grab some of these bigger teams or multiple teams or what have you over here in the basketball. Let me know. Let me wheel and deal it a little bit. The 10% off's already, pretty decent there, but for the sake of trying to get it jump started, you know. Christy with the Seahawks, thank you. 10% off, right on. Good deal there. Just a little bit more, a little bit more. A little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Prism deck at number 5. Scott G on the Falcons. So that takes up all the bigger teams. Give me a couple of these smaller teams, guys. Ravens, Panthers, Cowboys, Packers, Jags, Chiefs, Chargers, Rams, Saints, Giants, Jets, 49ers, Bucks, and the Titans. I'm going to hop in on the Rams here. Let me go, let's see here, number 5. Let me hop in on the Rams. I'll take a team, help the cause, Rams. Teams in yellow, a couple more off. Filler going to get dropped. Prism Deca. All right, so that takes us to 13 left. Pretty good spot. filler. Right now it'd be 95. 95. We don't have any of those bigger over $100 teams, but there's still quite a bit of the 60, 70 Chiefs at 95 teams. I need to I'll probably try to get a little bit more off, I think, at this point. We're almost there, though. Almost. 13 left. Basketball mixer, 19 left. I'm willing to do a little bit more than a 10% off. You gotta let me know in the chat, though. Oh, the Mavs are coming back here. They were absolutely getting torched in the first quarter there. They're having a heck of a third quarter here. It's only a 7-point game now. After at one point they were down by like freaking 20. Just need a little bit more off. Cowboys, you got it, Sackers. Thanks, man. I appreciate you, man. All right, 5 there. Number 5, I mean. Cowboys, number 5. Okay. Sackers, he's in again. All right, good deal there. I don't want to make it for every single team over in the NBA Mixer, but just throwing it out there for those that are live with us right now. Hey, Shannon, thanks, man. For those that are live with us right now, if you want a team in the NBA Mixer, I'll give you 20% off. So I'm not trying to open that up to everybody for every single team here, but for those that are live with us right here, right now, a little extra dealio for hanging out with us here on a Friday night. If you want a team in the NBA Mixer, I'll give you 20% off. You just got to let me know in the chat. I'll pull it down, 20% off. $20 off any team in the basketball mixer, and we are down to 11 on the Prism Deca. All right, so 20% off. All right, Rockets at 159 times 0.80. That'd be 127. To Swarm, appreciate you. I'll pull it down. 127 on the Rockets. I don't know. The 20% off might push it over the edge for tonight, but at the very least, it's gonna. Maybe we get a couple teams off the board right now. You guys save some money and get in on break here at a really good price with the 20% off, and then it helps us get to a point where the filler is going to be within range for tomorrow. But we might be able to, you know, get a handful off now. You never know. Pick up some steam. A couple people drop in. More teams come off. You know, it's a domino effect. All right, Jazz. So Jazz, 119. So it's 95 on the Jazz. 95 on the Jazz. On the Jazz, I took them down. Alright, so that's going to help us out tremendously there. I only need like, if we get like maybe 3 more off over here, we'd be in good shape, especially if we can get like some of the a little bit bigger teams off the board. Prism Deca Football, 2-box number 5, boys and girls. Two-box number 5. Titans, COVID Steve, thanks, man. All right. We're definitely going to get to that a filler here shortly on the Prism Deca. Again, I'm not opening it up to everybody here. I'm keeping the 10% off, everything on the website, 10% off. But for those that are live with this right here, right now, if you want a team in the NBA Mixer, I will do 20% off. You just got to let me know in the chat. I'll pull it down for you. 20% off. I'll give you the 20% off price. Good deal. All right, not bad, not bad. Not bad at all. Uh-oh, Grizzlies are put a stop to that run there, Hundeswarm. And kind of going back and forth now a little bit. AD with 31 already. Triple J with the 3-ball. It's all AD for the Mavs. I mean, he has almost half their points. 33 points out of 70. I mean, that's essentially half their points. The thing with the Grizzlies is like, there's just so many, like, yeah, they got, you know, like, at any point, like, Jaw can take over a game and drop a shit ton of points, or even Desmond Bain, really, you know, he could, in the high 20s or whatever. But, like, they're just like pretty solid across the board. You got Triple J with 15, Edie's got 11, John Morant's got 16, Desmond Bain with 15, Scottie Pippen Jr. 10, Aldama with 9. Like just solid across the board. And now they're starting to pull away again. They're up 17. Right? Right? Oh my gosh. All right, we're close. 10% off. Give me a little bit more. Give me a little bit more on Prism Deca number 5, guys. It's just a couple more teams. I can run the filler. A couple more teams. If you want a team in the NBA Mixer, again, it's 10% off on the website. But for those that are live listening right here, right now, I'll give you 20% off. Only those that are live with us right now. Derek, thanks, buddy. Chargers off the board. There we go. That's going to help out a ton. Got to get you something nice with the Chargers, Derek. Derek's due on the Chargers. Derek's due for a big gold or something with the Chargers for sure in here. Uh-oh. 3-ball. Grizzlies with the 3-ball. Who was that? Almost 103/4. It's about to be 103/4 here in a second. 2 minutes to score 10 points. It could happen. Triple J with another 3. Triple J with another 3. What is that? Is that his 4th 3? What does this come out to now? So it'd be Ravens, Panthers, Packers, Jags, Chiefs, Saints, Giants, Jets, 49ers, and the Commanders. This one now would be 78. Might try it here in a second. Prism Deca football, teams in yellow on the left. Nope, 49ers off the board, so that'll get it even lower. Jason, what's up, Jason? Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, Jason. 49ers. That would be 72. Is that what we did the last one at? 72? Yeah. This one would be 72. I discounted down a little bit more to get it to 72, but 72. Well, just when you think the Mavs are putting a little bit of a dent into this lead here, the Grizzlies just pour it right back on them. $72. Anybody else? Last call. Give it another minute or two, and then we're going to drop it here. Prism Deca, get that rolling. Again, if you want a team in the NBA, there's got to be, right? There's got to be, please. If you want a team in the NBA Mixer, guys, only for those that are listening live right here, right now, you got to let me know in the chat. 20% off. Okay, the discount code on the website gets you 10% off. I'm hooking it up for those that are live with us here on a Friday night. 20% off. You just got to let me know in the chat, though. 20% off. Well, I mean, this is the end of the case. This is the end of the case. Last 2 boxes in the case. All right, I'm going to pull it down. Let's give her a go here. Prism deck at number 5. Prism deck at number 5. 8 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exclude, exclude. All right, guys, 10 spots at 72. Right there it is, 10 spots at 72. Teams in yellow marked serial number on the left-hand side. Prism deck at number 5. Come on. No Jaden Daniels anything throughout the entire case, boys. Come on. Will there be in the last 2 boxes? Only time will tell. But here's your shot to get in, though, and check her out at 72 whole dollars. 10 spots, 72. Prism deck of football. Oh, my nose is itchy. Prism deck of football. Swarm's in. Steve's in. 8 left. Sackers is in. 7 left. Seven left, 3 down, 7 to go. Another round of Prism deck of football. Well, I also, this is a little bit of a side note to that, but just on top of, you just want to keep stacking it on top of them. The fact that they are 39 and 43, with I hate with the NBA, like a 39 and 43, a below 500 team in the playoffs, like. Whenever just, you know, one side is just is so lopsided, you know. It's crazy. Right? Seriously. That was I was talking about it yesterday or the day before. You know, I'm usually not one like chasing those the big name rookies, okay? It doesn't typically work out over time, right? It ends up being, usually it ends up being somebody else that becomes like the star rookie from that class than, you know, who we initially think it's going to be. So I'm usually not one, but it's definitely in my mind, it's definitely a scenario where it's like load up on as many Jaden rookies, Jaden Daniels rookies as you possibly can. I mean, he's definitely the real deal. He is definitely the real freaking deal. Now, don't get me wrong. There's definitely some other quarterbacks in this class that I think are going to be, you know, starting quarterbacks in the league for years to come. But he's definitely the dude for 2024. All right, 3 down, 7 to go. We'll sit on this. If anybody wants NBA Mixer, I'll do 20% off. He's definitely the dude. Ugh. Man, the Mavs just can't get close. Every time they get a couple, seems like something's going to go their way here. At least get a little bit closer. The Grizzlies respond. Yeah, you never know. It you know, happens every year. It's like who we think's going to be the main guy. Very rarely is he actually the main guy. I mean, hell, 2017, 2017, right off the rip, Mahomes was definitely, you know, people were wanting some of his cards, but obviously it was nowhere near what it is now. I think it was like Mitch Trubisky was the filler in the Bears or something. Who would it have been in 2017? I think it would probably we probably did Bears filler maybe, or who else? Or Deshaun Watson. What year was Deshaun Watson? But yeah, very rarely does it. But I do think. I mean, I think most people are. Oh yeah, SGA stuff. Yeah. Most people are definitely on the Jaden Daniels train, though. It's hard to say that he's not the dude, you know. In a lot of these other cases, that Zion, for instance, it's all hype surrounding his prices. That was also a little bit of a different point in history, but regardless, his was all hype, you know. With Jaden Daniels, it's like we saw him play this past year in the NFL. Like, we saw what he can do versus what we think somebody's going to do based off of college play or what have you. You know what I mean? With Zion, for instance. But with Jaden, it's like we saw it, we've seen it. It's he's the real deal. All right, 3 down, 7 to go. Keep it rolling, fellas. Come on, give me a couple more off. 72, Prism Deck of Football. Give me a couple more off here. game's on ESPN, isn't it? Okay, let's put this on in the background. Alright, sit on this filler, boys. We got 3 down. Good start. 7 left. Somebody comes in, grabs 1, 2 of these bad boys right now. Gets it rolling. And we'll be in good shape. Oh, come on. I hate when it does that. It doesn't keep me signed in. I watch ESPN video on this ESPN app like every single day. How's the information not saved? Almost every day am I watching something on this ESPN app. Whatever. 3 down, 7 to go. Somebody else hop in here. Stop the bleeding. Get us back on track here. Somebody get us back on track with the spot. Somebody get us back on track with the spot. 7 left. Come on. 7 left. Come on. Somebody help us out here. We're stuck. We're stuck on 7. We're stuck on 7. I'll be right back, guys. My wife asked to see if I could get a cup of water for my son. He woke up and wanted some water. So give me 1 second here, guys. We're stuck on this. We need somebody drop a 1. Get us back on track here. There we go. Shannon. 6 left. Thank you. We needed that. We needed that. We needed that. We needed that. Oh, AD's injured? All right, there we go. Got us back on track. Now we're at 6 left. Come on. 6 left. Come on. Sackers, appreciate you, buddy. Thank you. We're stalling out, but now we're back in it, boys. We stalled out, but now we're back. 5 down, 5 to go. 5 down, 5 to go. Prism. Deca. Football. Filler. 5 down, 5 to go, 72. Five down, 5 to go. Here we go. 72 per. Prism Deca, let's go. Prism Deca, let's go. Looks like AD's back in the game, huh? He's limping around. Hobbling. Yeah, it's a bloodbath. Let me get a couple more off. We can drop a mini. Man, we're stuck. We're stuck. 72, we got 5 left. Couple more, we could drop a mini. See if we get pushed over the edge here. Come on, just a little bit more, please. We got it. We got it. Come on. I mean, we do that periodically. We do that periodically. I say we give it a shot. And that's what we did last time. I can just copy and paste what I had from the last one. Ten spots, 14, top 2 get in. All right, if we do this, we'd still have 3 fulls to go, but it would be chipping away at it. So 10 spots at 14, top 2 get in on a mini. 10 spots, 14, top 2 get in. Doesn't fill us up exactly, but that would get us even closer to being full though. So Josh is going to break the ice to start things off. No need to send over on the mini quite yet here. Let's just see what happens. 10 spots at 14, top 2 are in. If we fill this up, we'd still have 3 fulls left, which is a good spot to be at. Hey, there we go. All right, we got something rolling here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, 2 minis to go. 2 minis to go. If you want a full, we still got them. 2 minis to go. If you want a full, we still got them. All right, so we're full on the mini. So full on the mini. Here's the full spots. So we'd have 3 fulls left. We could certainly drop a mini on those as well, but let's just put that in the chat for now. We'll run this once everyone's sent over, and then we'll see what's up. Alright, so everyone's paid up on the mini, so let's run the mini to see who's getting in on this one, and then we still have 3 fulls if anybody else wants a full. If not, we're going to drop a mini on that. Alright, so top 2 make it in on 6 and a 3 is 9. Top 2 on 9. Top 2 on 9. Top 2, Kent and Sean, you guys are in. That was on 9, 6 and a 3. 9 times. Top 2 make it in. Alright, and then right here it is. We got 3 left. Anybody else on a full? Anybody else in on a full spot here? Mark G for one full. All right, Mark G, thank you. 2 left. Two left. Anybody else? If not, we're doing another $14 mini. Anybody else? Anybody else? Last call. Last call. Last call. Lee G for one. Okay, I literally went to go. I copied my I copied the filler text from the last one. About ready to post it in there. Lee G's gonna grab one. All right, so we just got one left. Let's ride out this one for a moment. Last one, 72 Prism Deca. Let's roll. If you haven't already paid, send on over. If you haven't already paid, send on over. If you haven't already paid for your full spots, send on over because we are gonna be full, and we are now full. COVID Steve. All right, everyone send over if you haven't already on the fulls. Some of you guys did, some of you guys didn't. How about that? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Beast ball. An IOU. Steve, I got you for this last one, but I think I got you. I think you dropped for one earlier too. I don't think I got you for. I don't know if you realize that or not, but yeah, you were like this. Yeah, you dropped for one earlier, a full spot earlier. You were the second one to drop for a full. And then you dropped for that one. So I actually have you for one more. Do you still want that one? No, you don't got to be sorry. If you want it perfect, you want me to open it back up, I'm sure somebody will grab it if you don't want it. I know that filler took a minute, so I know that happened. All right, we're good to go now. Okay. Got you. Yep, I got you. I got you. All right. All right, serial numbers, teams in yellow, Prism Deca number 5. 5 and a 6, 11 times, serial numbers on 11. Eleven times, COVID Steve up, Shannon down. 11 times there, 5 and a 6, 11 times. Guys, stick around for after this break. I got a little... I'm going to do something. I'm going to do something to help us get rolling a little bit more. So stick around at the end of this break, alright? Stick around after this break. Stick around after this break. Here we go, 2024 Prism Deck of Football, 2 hobby box pick your team break number 5. Little short story. All right, let's hear it. Little short story. Yeah. Do the Irish jig. All right, here we go, another round. Prism Deca. Krishna Okoye for the Chiefs, blue. Chiefs are in the serial. 61 out of 149 for the 1 spot. Uh-oh. Champ Bailey for the Broncos, purple to 99. Drake May base. Silver Meyer for the Raiders. Christian Watson, silver, Green Bay. J.J. McCarthy. Okay. What are some of the finds? Caleb Williams base. Ed McCaffrey purple to 99 Broncos. Justin Fields for the Steelers, red 199. Okay. Mario Manningham, haven't said that name in quite some time. New York Football Giants in the serial. Mario Manningham, MMA, going to go 1 spot. Jonathan Taylor for the Colts, blue to 149. Drake May, red. There we go. A little something there. We've been waiting for a numbered quarterback. 199, Patriot spot. DG, Derek, Drake May, red. Wow, that's pretty awesome, Josh. Hopefully you find some pretty cool stuff. That's just overwhelming though. But it's like it's like a treasure hunt, you know. That would be the real fun part of owning a card shop, is the stuff that like walks in your door. You know what I mean? Just like, it's like treasure, you know. It's like somebody's like, oh, I got, or like these sort of scenarios. Oh yeah, my husband, he collected cards. He passed away. We got, you know, he had a card room, and all of a sudden you walk in there, and it's like, you know, crazy stuff, like the treasure hunt aspect to it. Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon to 149 Texans blue. All right, yeah, send it over. Jaden Daniels base, Washington, card number 295 for the 5. Jamal Anderson for the Falcons, blue auto, Atlanta. Oh, 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 number to 49. Stuck behind it, Odunze, brilliance rookie for the Bears. DG Derek with the Drake May. Now Odunze, 11 out of 30. Nice hit right there. Kenneth Walker III, Seahawks, red, 199. That'll do it on that box. The Deco version is like a throwback version to like older Prism. Like these cards look like what year? 2012 or 2014? No, not 2014. Like 2012, I think. Prism. It's a throwback kind of version. So regular Prism, obviously, it's got different different pictures to the card, first of all. But yeah, so like you're gonna see a lot more kind of some older stuff. Jamal Anderson in this, and also the parallels are kind of, they're not exactly like they were back then, but there's not like with regular Prism Hobby, there's literally like 50 parallels. Here there's like, I think like 10 different parallels, way less parallels, which is a good thing, because then you see more of the lower numbered parallels pop up when there's less parallels available. So yeah, so I mean it's Prism, but it's not the regular version. They have the, I mean, what look is this? Is this the 20, or this, is this 20, the 2012 design? Yeah, it's kind of, it's like a throwback configuration. They did this with basketball first. It was successful, so now they're doing it with football. All right, we need a showstopper here, boys. We need a showstopper. Last box out of the case. We need a showstopper. Last box out of the case. Come on. It's not what we need there. Jerome Ford for the Browns. Silver auto. Michael Wilson, red, Cardinals, 199. That is not a showstopper. Silver rookie auto, Bucky Irving for the Bucks. Shannon. Sweet. Trevor Lawrence, Jaguars, blue. 50 out of 149, 0 spot. Amari Cooper, Bills. Almost dropped it. 199 red. Amari Cooper, Buffalo Bills. Purple to 99, Kyle Pitts, Falcons. Jalen Waddle, silver. Again, we need a showstopper, boys. Come on. Showstopper. Orange to 49, John Elway, Broncos. Silver, Brett Favre. Derrick Henry, Ravens, red, number to 199. Dante Hall for the Chiefs. Chiefs in the serial. This is blue to 149. This is 147 out of 149 for the 7 spot. See a mojo back there. Come on. Silver Trevor Lawrence. Card number 142. Come on. It's got to be. Bo next base. Come on. Cowboys. CD Lamb. Insert mojo. 9 out of 30. Sackers with them boys. CD Lamb. Mojo. Eric Dickerson for the Rams. Blue 149. And that, my friends, will do it. Prism. Deca. Football. Round number 5. Top load these up. Recap coming up here, boys and girls. 2024 Prism Deca Football. Again, that was round number 5. Number 6 starts us a new case. Number 6 starts a new case, but don't buy a team yet because I'm going to do something here to spark some interest on these breaks on the website after we're all said and done here with this break. So stick around here. Give me a moment. And we're going to do something to spark even more interest, okay? No, Duck Race isn't going to spark interest on the website. Prism, Deca Football, round number 5. Really needed some Jaden Daniels in this, man. We really, really, really did, man. Like bad. Damn it. That first box was promising. I was like, okay, well, maybe here. Maybe, just maybe, you know. Maybe, just maybe. Alright, guys, so instead of the 10% off, this is what I'm doing. I'm dropping 20% off everything on the website. 20%. So we're going to name this weekend 20 off. 20% off everything on the website, guys. It's the best I can do. I'm trying to get it rolling here. Will we get something else rolling here for tonight? I don't know, but at least it gets us jump started for tomorrow. 20% off should roll through the website. I mean, we should be rolling through this website here. 20% off is an absolute steal, my friends. We already got good prices on this stuff, and then we're dropping a 20% off. Let's freaking go, boys. Come on. 20% off. Everything, 20%. We jumped it. We jumped it up. 20% off. Everything on the site. T-Wolves, no age. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that, man. Oh, I meant to have it like that anyways. Okay, cool. Appreciate that, man. 20%, fellas. Oh, there's a bunch of people on the website now. There's a bunch of people on the website now. All right, let's see what's going on here. Josh on the Bengals and everything that's left. Thanks, buddy. Kings are gone. All right, now we're cooking with peanut oil. Let's go. NBA mixer down to 15. Prism deck of football 23. 20% off. Oh yeah, I need to look at that. I saw that. 90 plus hours. This is a horde, Josh. There's just stuff everywhere. That makes it even harder to like go through. Oh my god. Alright, now you got it in a little storage room here. Yeah, now you got it in a better, okay. So what did you buy it off of her, or are you assisting in selling it like consignment style, or what's the game plan? Guys, we're rocking 20% off now. No longer 10% off. Everything on the website, 20%. Yeah, holy crap, dude. That's like... That is a... Oh my god, dude. You're spending all that time... Oh, man. I mean, is there actually... There is some, like... valuable stuff in there. It definitely seemed like there's some stuff that's like, you know... just a paperweight at this point. Yeah, what was it? The Chiefs serial number, Nigerian Nightmare. '61. It was the one spot. Which was COVID Steve. Gotcha. But you don't want it. You don't want the cards at least. Like I would think about maybe even doing a, you know, letting her know like, hey, like realistically, you know, if you're trying to get rid of it all in one go here, here's the price. I got to be able to make some money off of it. I helped you out. I got to make at least some money off of it. And then yeah, the other stuff. It's like. I get it. Like, yeah, you're going to have to just... That stuff just doesn't ever have much value. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't... I mean... To me, and again, I don't... It's not like I buy collections like that or anything. You probably way more experienced than me, but... to me, it's got to. I would probably be in a scenario where I'm like, okay, what do I think realistically you could get? Not like, you know, realistically, what could you, if I needed to sell everything in 6 months, what could I get for it? If you're at 20K, I mean, I'd have to be at like 35% of that or something. You know what I mean? Like, you got to be able to make money, especially understanding the situation where it's like, some of that stuff's going to be a grind, and then some of that stuff is like, yeah, it's not even worth it. That is interesting, though. It is. That's fun, though. Yep, gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, I get that. All right, fellas, 20% off everything on the website. That's probably going to do it for us here tonight. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that sucks. There's really just not much you could do with that. Yeah, it's got to go like, yeah, one of those auction houses that'll sell the stuff, and it's like, you know, there's just no value to it at all. Be one of those like if you are, you know, it'd be cool just to if there is some like players and such that are like, you know, notable that you like or whatever, just to be able to buy, like, you know, not you, I mean like, you know, somebody that's looking at it to buy a whole bunch of that stuff pretty cheap, knowing that this is probably the player's autograph, but not authenticated and not worth enough to authenticate. But Yeah, I mean, it's not worth it. I mean, is it even worth it to authenticate a Joe Schmo auto? You know what I mean? It's not worth it. Better off just putting it all in one lot, auction it off. It's gonna go cheap, but what else are you supposed to do with it? Nothing like specific other than, I mean, I just like West Virginia stuff. West Virginia stuff and Pittsburgh teams. Pittsburgh teams and West Virginia stuff. Fellas, that's going to do it for me tonight, so I'm out of here. We're back live tomorrow. I got 20% off everything on the website. Okay? 20% off everything on the website. That's what we're rocking with. That is a great deal. We're out of here for tonight. We're back live tomorrow. Same time, same place. We're definitely going to get that basketball mixture rolling and some more Prism Deca. That 20% off. Once that catches wind that we're rocking that 20% off, it's going to go, website's going to go pretty fast. Everybody have a great night. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace out. Appreciate you. And, yep, we'll see you guys tomorrow. 20% off.